Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Culture with Pat. Today we're talking about a new horror film called Late Night with the Devil.
What's your favorite scary movie?
In 1977, a live television broadcast goes horribly wrong, unleashing evil into the nation's living rooms. And real quick guys, I just want to give a heads up, I am coming off a cold, so if I sound like shit, that is why. I think I do. But I wanted to get this review out for you guys because I'm actually supposed to be going somewhere this weekend, and just before the movie actually gets its wide release, I wanted to get it out to you guys in advance. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about this movie because it's one that I was really excited to check out.
Late Night with the Devil.
So David Dastmalchian plays Jack Delroy, who is the host of this fictional late-night talk show called Night Owls with Jack Delroy. And the movie opens up in this kind of documentary style that's giving us a little bit of background on Jack and how he's had this tragedy happen to him while he's also trying to save his show due to the lower ratings. And that's kind of where things kick off in the beginning of the movie. And then it's Halloween night, and Jack ends up having several guests on his show, including one who's a parapsychologist and the subject of her latest book, who recently survived a tragedy. And naturally, as the night kind of goes on, weird things start happening before all hell ends up breaking loose. So David is one of my favorite working actors today. The guy is he seems like he's in every other project that pops up, which is crazy. His body of work up to this point is pretty insane. So when I saw that he was in this project in a starring role, I was like, awesome. I love the aesthetic of the trailer taking place in the 70s, and then the fact that it takes place around Halloween, actually like Halloween night, even better. So I was sold right when I first saw that first teaser trailer that we got from this thing. So like I said, one of my favorite things about this film is the aesthetic of it, the way that it looks. The cinematography is gorgeous. The set design is amazing. Just the way that everything looks in this movie, I absolutely fell in love with. And just that aesthetic, it really kind of reminds you of those late night talk shows. And plus the fact you also have people in the audience all dressed up in the old Halloween costumes too. And so just from a visual standpoint and that atmosphere, it really sucked me in. I also love how you get to see the behind the scenes of the show with the people running around and doing makeup, and as things start to escalate, you see the tension start rising between different members of the crew, which for me just kind of added to that authenticity. Now, as far as the scares go, is this the scariest thing that I've ever seen in my life? No, but it didn't need to be. That wasn't exactly what I was looking for. Sure, I wanted to be creeped out, but I didn't expect this to keep me, up at night, thinking about it. But I will say, as far as there's a little girl in the film, and it's been a minute since I have been as creeped out as I was by her. She's played by Ingrid Torelli. And yeah, she was just creepy as fuck, guys. Right from the get-go, when you first meet her, you just have this feeling that something is off. And just the way that she talks, the way that she moves, her body with certain scenes, just was really, really unsettling. She creeped me out for sure. So I gotta, shout out to her. Bravo, great acting from her. And there's definitely some scenes in here that horror fans will really appreciate. One kind of reminded me a little bit of a scene from Poltergeist. When you guys see the film, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And then when it gets to the end of the film, it definitely gets pretty wild there. Something else that I really liked about this movie is that I like how this film has characters that are both, they believe in the supernatural, and then there's also characters in here that are skeptics. And it does a really good job of kind of playing with the audience and making you kind of question what you're seeing, if it's actually happening or not. I like movies like that. I don't know about you guys, but that was an aspect that I really dug about Late Night with the Devil here. So guys, this was a real treat as a horror fan to watch, especially if you're a fan of those films from the 70s and the 80s. You can tell there was a lot of care put into this film from the people who are fans of the genre for sure. And also, I do believe this movie is getting a limited theatrical release. It's not playing anywhere around me, which kind of sucks because it would have been cool to see this in theaters. But I was able to watch this early. And if you guys can't see it in theaters, I do recommend watch this as late at night as possible. Like right before you're going to get bed to kind of give you the best viewing experience as possible. At least that's how I did. Like, I didn't have nightmares or anything, but like I said, there were some certain aspects that creeped me out a little bit with the film, and I think that was the best time to watch it for sure. But yeah, I highly recommend this movie to you guys. I can already tell this is going to be one of my favorite horror movies of the year, and I feel like it's going to get a lot of fans talking when everyone gets to finally see it. I can't wait to hear what your guys' thoughts are on the film. Definitely let me know once you get a chance to watch it what your thoughts are. As far as the score goes for me, I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. Definitely recommend checking it out. I hope that it does get a physical media release, because it's something that I will pick up to add to my collection for sure. Make sure to watch it around every Halloween season. But yeah, let me know when you guys get a chance to watch it what you think. And yeah, what's the last movie that kept you up, late at night after you watched it? So let me know down below in the comments. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well as the bell button next to it. That way you get notifications for all my new videos. Give this video a thumbs up. And as always, guys, please make sure to check back for more Pop Culture with Pat.